Hi everybody, I'm back with another installment of the Romantic Valentine Series. I'm working on this little, it's a junk journal, and I used an envelope as its cover. And so some of the other items that we've made a tassel, tickets not included, with charms, and we've made some paper clips. We've made this mini loaded bag, this love out of pipe cleaners, another little, this is a charm on a paper clip. We've shown you the Romantic Valentines that are part of the vintage Valentines from my personal collection, a digital download. And so let's move on. So I'm gonna show you, I've done some things in this little book. Oh, we also have been working on this itty bitty mini book, and we did, paper tassel needs glue. I went with just the sticky, so apparently we need to glue that down. So we have this mini little tiny junk journal, and it's collecting some of the little items in it. So so those are the videos. They're in the playlist, the Romantic Valentine playlist, and you can see how to make all of those items. So let me just show you some of the things I've done. I've put some tabs on onto the little junk journal here. I've used the Eiffel Tower here. I've added, there's a little tuck space right here. Out of the other piece of vellum, we used the other half, the other cross piece in the other book. This is the piece of the index card that I tore off. This is a piece of the lace that was left, and a ticket I've folded in half, kind of at a crooked angle, and then I've sewn it on. Okay, so I put in the pink index card, and this is a piece that was left over after we cut this out. Here is the rose tag. I have gone ahead and cut this off, and I will use it somewhere else in here. I've used a paper clip and added some lace just to the end to give a lace tab here. And so there's a tutorial on the tag. It's along with the Victorian tag. It's in here. Okay, so we haven't done this yet. So we have this still to do, and this still to do. I made a tab by just putting two of the gold seals together. We have a little doily here. I've taken the note paper and I cut off, one side has the rose and the other side is like this and has these flowers. So what is it? Like a, I don't know. I can't tell what they are. Like a marigold and a primrose maybe? I don't know. Anyway, these flowers here, I went ahead and I cut this off, and I have this, and I think we're going to put it on one of the pockets in here. So I added some of the washi tape that was holding, I made a kit for this in case you haven't seen. I made a kit, and the washi tape was holding one of the items closed. Okay, so the next little tab is a piece of the wrapping paper and another one of the scraps of lace. And I just zigzagged it on with the sewing machine. Here's the center of the signature, and I've taken some of that gold tulle and I've just ruffled it down and attached it with the sewing machine. I love using the sewing machine in my junk journals. Another piece of lace is here. Here I've taken a piece of the first card and I have ruffled it, just folded it in a couple places and added it down here as another tab. So here we have a pocket. I've gone ahead and I've sewn it closed most of the way. So we will go ahead and either fold this down or we will glue it down. Here's the other tag that was made in the tag video, and this is using the, we call her Loretta. So these are the 4 cards that come in the digital download that goes with these videos. And so there is a tutorial on how I made that tag and the rose tag. Then I took the other part. Here's half of that lace or ribbon that I cut in half. And the other half I added here, and I ruffled it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the wire out. I just don't want anybody to get hurt on it. So there we go. So we have some wire. So we can use this somewhere else in the in the thing. Fluffy flowers. So you go here. We have this one opens out. And we have the other half of the pink index card. We have this here and the envelope here. So, so now that I've taken these out, these are going to be able to go in here somewhere else. So this is a promissory note from the Game of Life. I just thought it was fun. It was the right colors, and I thought we could put it in there. Now, since we have this right here, I'm not going to put this one right here. I'm going to find the other, this one. We'll put it here. And we're going to put it down on the pocket. And too bad we didn't sew, well, no. Let's see. We go this way. Yeah, I think, well, you know what? I'm just going to sew it or glue it on. There's plenty of places to write in here, I think. So, I redid my stapler and it's not working still. So I'm going to have to go buy a new stapler. I'll do that when I go to the store today. So a lot of the places where I sewed, you could staple, you could glue. I just really like sewing for the finished look that it gives. Okay, so there we've just added that. And then go ahead and add some washi tape here. But that's bigger than what I want to add there. So I'm going to go ahead and rip it. And these little embellishments that I'm adding, it's just about layering things on. And choosing, doing a kit like I've chosen, it makes the whole thing go together. So even though this page maybe doesn't match that page, it does match the book. Okay, so we'll put that there. I do have this little piece of lace also, but I'll save that for another spot. Okay, so something can go in this pocket, and we happen to have this 8 of hearts. 8 is my favorite number. And then on the back, I just sewed this little pocket, and actually we made it so that you can open it and write on it. One of the things that I found is with the cards, it's probably going to be better to go ahead and sew or staple than to, I forgot where I was going with that. I'm really sorry. To sew or staple rather than to glue. That's what I was going to say. Okay, so we have black and white, but I'm thinking that that's probably not going to work in there. And we've already used the rose, but we haven't used the touch of love. So we can go ahead and put the rose back in up there. And by the way, I am putting together some more kits. And they will be available on, let's see. Saturday at 4 o'clock. Saturday at 4 o'clock. They will be available. So, oh, you know what? We want to figure out what we want to put on the front. I was going to put that Eiffel Tower one on the front. I like this very much. Now on the mini one, it's on the cover also. It's on the cover of the mini one, but it I cut it up. So I think we'll go ahead. That's what we'll do right there. Let's see. For the Romantic Valentine series, there's also a video of Valentine cards that I made. Very, very easy Valentine cards. Using this digital kit. And I did one in black and white and the other two were in color. So you could use this to actually journal in, or, you know, it could be a Valentine. You could give this as a Valentine to somebody that would maybe journal in it. Let's see. Okay. So we have left some places to actually journal. We have this little tag that we made, and it just needs like tassel-y thing. So we have that. We have this. And some things got put in this box that I don't think we're supposed to. Oh, here we go. But you know what? This might be... No, we don't want to cover the... But we could put it here. And this one is just held on with a paper clip. So you could go in. Okay, so this has not been glued down. We're going to go ahead and glue it down. While we're here. Okay, so we have this piece. This is where I had torn this out of the book, and this is where I cut the note. So we have this piece that we can use on something. We have this. You know what? That would make a cute. Let's put some of this. This is pretty little. Okay, so we're going to go with the gold tulle. The piece of gold binding thread that I had left over. It's crochet thread, actually. It's gold crochet thread. I used it to bind the Christmas Dollar Tree junk journal. And love the way that turned out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I am trying to get this to go through the hole. And okay. So the digital journal, the digital download for these Valentine postcards will be available over the weekend in my Etsy shop. I'm just still trying to get rid of the line that was showing up. And so see this line over here. So I'm working with this to make it prettier. And like I've said before, I don't want to do any touch-ups to the antique postcards. I think that's part of their what's amazing about them is I mean they look old. They don't look new. I don't want them to look new. Do you want them to look new? Now eventually I might do something else also. Okay, so I have already used, on this one, I used the little, I don't know if I can't remember if I've gone through this one with you yet. Okay. Oh yeah, we want to glue this on, or we're gonna. So if you use this sticky bling, make sure that once you find where you want it, that you glue it down, because it's not sticking to the quilted paper. Okay. I think if I find a heart, I'll just put a heart in here, and if I think that will be kind of cool. Just a little heart. I might have to punch one out. Okay, and I ended up with a charm in my box. I think it came off of the tassel, but I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to go ahead and not put it back on the tassel. I think I'm going to go ahead and tie it somewhere in here to the book. I want us to be able to see it. So how about, I think I'll go ahead and I'll sew it. Sorry. I have my needle here. And this is what was left of the thread that I gave, or that came with this kit, because I gave myself a kit. Okay, let's see. How should we do this? We want it to be on this side. So we will do this. I'm going to sew it through a few times, and then I'm going to tie it. Okay. So there is a tutorial on how to make this charm. This little cute charm is an eraser from Dollar General. And it comes, you get a whole bag of them for $1. Or it comes in the kit. So I'm excited to finally be getting kits. When I first reopened my Etsy shop and was getting it ready last year, I made kits. And as a matter of fact, I still have, I mean, there's like 25 kits that are made, that were made for like scrapbooking and that kind of stuff. But now that I do other kind of paper crafting. I'm taking those, and that's where all like the die cut things and they're all coming from the kits I already had ready. So that was my plan with my Etsy shop, was to do kits. I didn't really plan to make things and sell the things that I make. I was just planning. I have a huge stash of awesome stuff, and I just wanted to be able to share it and, you know, continue to pay for what I was doing. And then I started doing the YouTube thing, and I want to make sure that people can, I'm finding that a lot of people can't find the they don't have access to the wonderful items that I may have had access to. So we have this that opens up and down, and then also is going to be a pocket. And so I have no idea what I'm going to do about the center. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do this in a U. At the end, I may end up making things out of items from around because I may run out of kit items. We do still have one of the Valentines left that we can use. And I could go ahead and cut another one up, but I don't think I'm going to. The other thing that I would probably do is use the glitter glue or the fingernail polish to go around the Valentines like I did in the Valentine video. I really like the way that looked. Okay, so there's that. And it'll just come open up and open down. Okay, I have this. It has nothing to do with the kit. It is, it had charms, little rocking horse charms in it. And I was like, well, maybe I can put that in there, because you could write on this side. Leave the tape, because if I take it off, it's just going to rip. That just gives, that way we've got something for a pocket. Right? Right. Okay, so another thing that we have is we have this cute little heart. And it needs something up here. I think we'll use the gold. I haven't thought any of this through, okay? This is me sitting down and going, oh, what can I use? What do I have? What can I use? I'm going to keep that because I might want to use that. Let's see. Okay, this might be extra. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Some words on here would be really cool. If I had some words, I don't have any words. Oh, we've got the gold medallion. We have the little, see that, the gold medallion always makes a nice, whatever that thing is called, tag. It makes a nice one. Would be kind of cool to have a stapler, but I don't. Okay, could set a tag in there, but I don't. Okay, there's no more little spots. Like I said, I think I want to put a heart in this right here. I think we'll cut it out of. I have my Teresa Collins. And this is wrapping paper that I got at Hobby Lobby. I got it for 80% off. And I'll tell you what, it is nice. It is thick. And there we go. I like that. Just have it in there. Oh, you know what? We could have it have a little bit of a tag. But the problem is stapler doesn't work. And I don't have the tiny attacher. So we'll just stick the heart in there. Okay. Okay, what do we have a little bit of the fringe left. Ah, we have this. Now, any of these things, they can be backed with like coffee dyed paper to make them thicker. And I'm looking to see if I have, you know what, I have this paper that I pulled out, and probably can use this. I think that's what we'll back this and go ahead and just glue it. Found this. I don't remember what paper pad this paper is out of. It was singly in a stack when I was cleaning the craft room. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this on here, and it will become a tag. We like tags, right? And then just go ahead and like these scissors. I got them in the clearance, the Christmas clearance. They were Christmas scissors, even though they were blue. Okay, so there will give us place to write, and this will give us a tag. And we'll go ahead and round the edges just to make it look a little nicer. This is my favorite corner rounder because it does not use my thumb. It might be getting full. When it starts to grab on like that, it also could be grabbing on because of the glue. So, okay. Okay. So there we have a journaling tag. And I think we have another, that pocket, and this pocket. Okay, so this one already has something in it, but you know what we need is we're going to need something in this pocket. So, and then it'll have this. Okay, like that. Okay, I think I want to, okay, I have my scallop heart punch. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Ooh, I wonder how that would look in the middle. I'll think about it. Okay, so we have 5 of these little hearts. I think we'll put 1 here. And we still have a little bit of the gold striped washi. I'm just going to go ahead and use the glue. Okay, and we'll tear a little bit of this gold washi. Now, because my fingers have touched it, it was holding something down. This may end up needing, probably will need some glue under it. So we'll see. Okay. And go ahead and give it a bling. Where'd the bling? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there's a little bling. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this border piece, but it's not going to use all of it. So I'm going to cut this off because I might need this for something else. So we will take what I cut off, this border piece. This is a really thick card, so I know that it's, oh, the hearts are going to be upside down, but that'll be okay. It's mainly the color I want. Okay, and look at stitching. Oh, these sleeves do not do good for glue, for gluing. Okay. So there we go. And I like that in there, but it's so cute. I want to be, I think I might want to see it. So one of the things you can do is you can put a paper clip through the hole and then so it kind of, it could hang out of the top like that. Let's see what we have. Well, this is kind of big. I don't know if it'll go through. Nope, it won't go through the hole. Nope, don't like that. Whatever happened? I had some little teeny tiny paper clips. The Tim Holtz little teeny tiny ones. Anybody know where they went? If you saw my drawer, well, you'll get to see my drawers probably within the next couple of weeks. You'll get to see how, well, when you see it, it will be the most organized it's been in a long time, and then I'm sure it will go right back to being the mess. Yeah, I'm not finding, I had some of those little teeny tiny ones. So, let's see, pink or red. So, we just found this in something. These are pretty small. Look at those. Very cool. Okay. Oh, we could, okay. Okay, so how does that look from the top? Ah, looks like it's supposed to be there. This is not supposed to be there. Okay. Oh, look at, I like that. The gold from the heart is coming out the side over here. So we need to do something on this gold heart. Let's see. Didn't we have a little piece of lace of some sort? Oh, we had a really tiny piece of lace. Some gold. Little tiny piece of lace. Some red. Okay. I'll just put some glue underneath this. Can't put it back in here until it's dried, but there we go. Okay, so we'll put that up there and let it dry, and remember that it goes on this paper clip here. Oh, I can still do it. I will. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sew that there. Wish me luck. It's harder to do this kind of stuff as it gets filled. And I usually do my sewing, most of it, before I put my book together. And this one, I did not do that way. But again, it's a little book, so. So I'm just sewing this little clear pocket on. That's the thing that I found is best for these clear pockets and bags. you know, they have the really cute treat bags, so this is something you can do in your junk journal with a treat bag. I hope it's not rude to talk while the sewing machine is going. I hope you can understand me. It's not like chewing with your mouth full or anything, right? Okay. Okay. So we've just sewn on this little pocket here. And so we're going to need something that's going to go inside of it. That's too big. And that's too big, but this could be cut down and it can go down inside, and then it can have like a little, so how far do we just cut it to this box. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is put this over here, is take and glue 2 of these together, or we could, check this out. There we go. Okay, so put glue on the bottom of this. And this is a medallion. I got it at Target in the party section a while back. And I got a bunch of them. I was using them for labels on the undergarments that I sold. Okay. They made a nice thick tag. Okay. Then we're going to just take and put the heart. Do we want it on this side? Let's see. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I was like, should I put it on that side or this side? Well, that side, it doesn't look finished. Could do one on each. So if it gets put back in here backwards, it still has character. There we go. Okay. And now what you can do is you can take this and just gonna cut it there, and then we can take some of this messy string that we got and we can glue down the messy string. And then glue this little heart. And of course, if you have gold thread, that would be really pretty on this, or silver. Okay, so that gives us this little thing. And we'll wait for it to dry. You might even be able to have part of it go over the lip, but we'll wait and see how it dries. Okay, so then this is going to go like this. That heart is going to go on there with the paper clip. Okay. So we have this here. Well, there's a little tiny note place. We have a piece of this. Okay, so I am going to stop this video here, and there will be a part 2. So stay tuned. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe and have an amazing day. Bye.